Hi, my name is Joe Andrulis. What I'd like to talk to you about is some important new products that we've introduced here at InfoComm at the AMX booth. So what we've noticed in the current environment right now is a real trend towards equipping small spaces with AV capability. Of course, the challenge in a small space is that you have far less room to work with and actually a much smaller budget. So the challenge is how do we provide users in small spaces with a similar capability that they would find in a top-end conference room or boardroom, say, but at form factor and a price point that's more appropriate for those small spaces. So one of the most important new products we've introduced to address that need is Enzo. And Enzo is a very small collaboration appliance. It is easy to install, so it only requires two cables, just Ethernet cable, which also supplies power, and then an HDMI cable, which takes it to the display. So it can be installed in just minutes. Once installed, it automatically powers up, and it's been pre-installed with all the kind of capabilities you would typically require in a conference room. So what can Enzo do for a user in a conference room? Well, when people are in a conference room, they typically want to share their content. So we provide a variety of easy methods for them to access and share content with other people within the space. It has support for accessing content in Dropbox, from a USB stick that might be brought in to the room, or in downloads from the web. So a variety of different ways. When we had beta testers test it, they also gave us some real important feedback. They wanted even more flexibility. So this year at InfoComm, we're introducing two new important capabilities. The first is screen mirroring, and screen mirroring provides the capability to share content from any mobile device. And in a moment, I'll give you a little demo of how all this works, because it's actually quite neat how simple it is. The other capability is how do we include participants who aren't in the room? And for that, we've added web conferencing support for both Skype and for Link. So let's give a quick little tour of how Enzo delivers these capabilities. One of the other goals with Enzo is to ensure that meeting room users could come into this space, get working with Enzo without any setup hassles, no training required, so simplicity was a real hallmark of the device. So I'll give you a demo, show you how we accomplish all those goals, and I think you'll see it's a real exciting product. So when Enzo begins, you're presented with a very straightforward screen, and all it presents you with is a start session option. No login is required. Simply click on Start Session, and Enzo immediately shows you all the different capabilities that we just discussed. So I can share documents from all the different sources, and I can share documents from my mobile sources. So here I'm going to bring up a screen mirroring application. You'll see here in front of us we've got a couple of different devices. We have a PC that's connected by Wi-Fi, as well as an iPad, and we're going to play with the PC a little bit here. So I am merely going to press a button on the PC. You'll see Enzo has generated a code, and that code is designed to provide security so that people outside the room just can't take over the screen and put content up there. But if you're in the room, you can see that you get your code, you put the code in the little sender software, and immediately the content on your screen is shown. And it has very fast response, so that even content that has motion, like this website, is presented very, very effectively. Any number of presenters can share the screen. You can have an unlimited number of devices connect with Enzo, and they can each take over the screen as they need to share their content just by hitting a button. Content sharing now locally, as well as from all your devices that you bring into the room, all easily accomplished.